Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to my next realistic rebuild. Here today, we're going to be taking on the New York Giants, and we should all know, I know, because I'm big on the draft. You guys might not, but they actually finished with the second overall pick in the draft. So they are up next in my order of things. I mentioned it last video. I'm kind of going in order of the draft right now. So I did the Cleveland Browns, who have the number 1 pick, and now I'm doing the Giants, who have the number 2 pick. So next would be the Colts. But if you guys have suggestions for teams, leave a comment down below, and I'll definitely take it into consideration. I'm also thinking of setting up like a Patreon to kind of handle stuff like that, with like teams and prospects and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys want to do that. I mean, I know it's kind of like a monetary thing, so you guys might not be able to or wouldn't be interested. But if you are, just let me know. If not, no problem at all. But anyway, let's get into this rebuild, guys. So Eli Manning, obviously, definitely like the biggest name the Giants have had in a long time. Unfortunately, my man's 36 and down to an 80 overall, so I have him on the trade block for the time being. Probably not going to get any offers for him, though. I also have Brandon Marshall on the trade block because I hate this guy. This guy gave up on the Jets in, what, 2016? Yeah, 2016. This guy gave up on the team, was talking all this crap, was starting problems with Sheldon Richardson in the locker room. Hate this guy with all my being. I put him on the trade block immediately when I started this thing. So as for the rest of the team, I don't mind so much, even as a Jets fan. Odell Beckham, I do like him. He's going to be around forever. Obviously, he's one of the best receivers in the game right now. Sterling Shepard, another nice young receiver, 23 years old with quick dev. Evan Ingram, a nice young tight end. The O-line is garbage. I think Weston Richburg will probably be around for a while, but everybody else I can see definitely getting out of here. As for the defense, the Giants' defense is just so weird. So, they've got this really good D-line. I'm not a fan of JPP. He's only an 84 and he's 28. I'm pretty sure they did just sign him to a pretty big contract, so it's not really realistic to ship him out of here, but I don't like the guy. He's not going to be great for us for too long, but we'll see what happens. Landon Collins, though, another like Odell Beckham type situation. This guy is incredible. He's going to be around the entire time for sure. Janoris Jenkins, he's really good, but he's 28. He's going to decline really quick. I already know that. So it's kind of unfortunate. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie can get on the trade block for sure. This guy is garbage now. Used to be one of the top corners in the league for quite some time. Ross Cockrell is not terrible. Eli Apple, though. Eli Apple is a locker room cancer, according to this man, Landon Collins. At least I've heard. I don't really keep up with the Giants too much, but that was kind of a big story. We have no free safety, which is unfortunate, and the linebackers are pretty garbage, so we got some work cut out for us. So we immediately do get an offer on Brandon Marshall. Let's take a look at these real quick. So nothing over the top. I think we're gonna send him to Buffalo. That would actually be pretty cool. Then he would have played on 3 out of the 4 AFC East teams. So we're going to take that trade. It was a 2019 third. So the Bears linebackers, Nick, I don't know how to say his last name. I think it might be Kwiatkowski. Middle linebacker, pretty decent stats on him. He's a 1-year guy. They do need a D-tackle, and we do have Jay Bromley, who I think will get the trade done, and he does. We really don't need Jay Bromley. I think he's 25 already, but he never really turns into anything. And we also have Dalvin Tomlinson alongside Damon Harrison. So that was, I mean, he's nothing but depth. And Nicky K, this guy's going to definitely start for us right off the bat. Alright, so we do have a couple of superstar development guys here in week 3. Running back Roman Ferguson could be a look for us. We do need a running back. And a center, Mason Buenning. Well, it turns out I read that wrong, and the guy's a quarterback. Okay, and he's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So now, if we can just tank and get that number 1 pick, that would be great. And Roman Ferguson, he's actually not bad. He's definitely probably one of the better running backs I've scouted with guaranteed superstar. So I put a couple more guys up on the trade block, one being DJ Fluker, and we're going to take this trade from Arizona. The second round pick is pretty great for DJ Fluker. You just saw a record right there. We're 2-3 currently. I also put Justin Pugh on the trade block, and actually both of those guys are in contract years, and I know for sure I'm not trying to re-sign them, so it makes a lot of sense for me to try to get some value out of them while I can. And we're going to send him to Minnesota, I guess. So here's the Heisman winner. He's not great, to be honest, and he's supposed to go at 6, and I'm not interested. I will say that. And we do also have some re-signings to do, so Orleans Darkwa is not going to be coming back. Weston Richburg, I do want back. Shane Vereen, definitely not. Ross Cockrell, no thanks. I don't think so. Devon Kennard, it's probably going to be a no from me, dog, but that remains to be seen. Keenan Robinson, though, definitely not. John Greco, definitely not. Geno Smith, good God, no. Jonathan Casillas, you know what, the rest of these guys probably are not going to be coming back. Alright guys, so we're here at the end of the season where obviously we did not make the playoffs, although look who won MVP. That is beyond weird. Beyond weird. Alright, before anything else, I actually want to look at what Mark Ingram must have done to win MVP. 1,600 yards, 22 touchdowns. I could see that. I could definitely see that winning MVP. 22 touchdowns, pretty damn good. Although, maybe not today, just because I feel like, you know, a quarterback would probably have a more prolific year, but that's a pretty damn good stat line. What team are we? We are the Giants, so we're going to go back to our team. Eli Manning, not great. 4,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 11 picks. This guy, please just retire. Please retire. Orleans Dark was the starting running back. 935 carries. Jeez, man. Could you imagine carrying the ball 900 times in a season? You would probably die. So 900 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 fumbles. Eli Manning fumbled the ball 7 times. Receiving, Odell Beckham leading the team. 88 catches, almost 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard, not terrible. Almost 800 yards, 3 touchdowns. Evan Ingram, who I did actually move to wide receiver, so this guy played in the slot. Yeah, he played in the slot. Mostly because I'm pretty sure that's how the Giants use him more in real life, is more of like a kind of outside, well, not outside, but more of like a receiver, almost like a Jimmy Graham rather than like a typical inline tight end. So that's my reasoning there. Almost 900 yards and 5 touchdowns, not bad. Rhett Ellison actually played the inline tight end, which I think he actually is. Yeah, he's definitely more of a blocker type of guy. He didn't do too bad himself. As for the actual offensive line, it was disgusting. Let up 40 sacks just with Eric Flowers and Michael Orr. Defense, Nick Kwiatkowski. I figured out how to say his name. 145 tackles, led the team. Also had a sack and 2 picks. Olivier Vernon actually did lead the team with 10.5 sacks. And Janoris Jenkins had 9 picks. Okay. That's crazy. Aldrick Rosas, not awful kicking, not great. Kick return, Odell Beckham. Why is he a returner for one? He did have a touchdown, though. Did not have a punt return touchdown. So let's take a look at awards. So we do know that Mark Ingram won MVP. Do we have anybody up there for... I highly doubt it. No, we did not. NFC awards. Offense Player of the Year does go to Mark Ingram. We did not have anybody up there. Defense Player of the Year goes to Luke Kuechly. We did not have anyone. Offensive Rookie, Mitch Trubisky. We did have Evan Ingram at number 6. Defensive Rookie goes to Reuben Foster. And we had no one. Best QB, not going to be up here. Nope. Best running back, not going to be up there. Best receiver, Odell Beckham got snubbed. Best O-line, ain't no way. Best D-line, nope. Best LB, nope. Best DB goes to Janoris Jenkins, getting 9 picks. That is pretty great to see. And best kicker, not that it matters, Eldrick Rosas comes in 7th. So we do have another All-Star here. AJ Pyle is the MVP of the All-Star game. Let's see where he is. AJ Pyle was a DB. Strong safety right here. And he's pretty good. Don't see zone coverage, which is a little worrying. But I do need a safety, and grabbing a guaranteed superstar guy might be the way to go. But we'll figure it out come draft time. So the Saints end up winning the Super Bowl over the Patriots 42-38. I'll take a look. Not team schedule. Well, okay, we can go to the Patriots postseason. And there it is, 42-38 or actually Saints over the Patriots. So here in free agency, we're going to be signing DeAndre Levy, Junior Gillette, Sebastian Vollmer, Garrett Reynolds, and Steven Gostkowski. And there might be a couple more guys that I offered on. But really, okay, 1-year deal for Morris Claiborne. This was a terrible free agency class. Drew Brees was here. He went to the Rams. What? That's weird. That is really, really weird. But, I mean, it just was not a good class whatsoever, man. Man, what the hell is this? I do all these rebuilds, and D.D. Westbrook never turns into anything except when I record. I would love to trade for D.D. Westbrook, but since we did that in the Browns rebuild, I'm not going to do it here. But man, that superstar development is just so nice, man. It's call my name. Keelan Cole, too. This guy, I don't know. He kind of came from nowhere. Alright, guys, so we're here after the draft now, and with our first round pick, we got the man himself, Josh Rosen. So he's going to be a 78 overall, 21 years old with quick development, got 96 throw power. So unfortunately, we did miss out on the superstar development guy, but luckily there was another guy in the draft. This guy right here had A+ throw power, looked pretty good, has quick dev. I'd say we made out alright. So then with our second round pick, we're going to take the corner out of Auburn, Carlton Davis. And I like this guy a lot. Oh god, what'd I do? Don't want to do that. Oh god, I'm pressing all these buttons. Okay, cool. So, he's pretty good. He's a little on the slow side for what I like in a corner, but 89 speed's not bad. Also has quick dev at a 78 overall, so I'm very happy with that pick. Onto the third round, another quick dev guy. Jeez, like I just have like a nose for these quick dev guys apparently, but middle linebacker Jerome Baker from Ohio State, 77 overall, 87 speed, 87 tackle. This guy's going to be nice. He's definitely going to be a very, very nice addition to our linebacking core. And in the fourth round, we got Lorenzo he's quick dev too? I forgot about that. Oh man. I surprise myself sometimes with how good I am at drafting. So Lorenzo Carter, like I was saying, out of Georgia, 76 overall with quick dev. This guy, he's a big dude, 6'6", 250. He's listed like 241, but you know everybody bulks up for the NFL. But 82 speed, which is a little bit low, but not terrible. 92 hit power though, 82 finesse move right out the gate, which is beautiful. We got this receiver right here, Asher Hawkins. I did not modify. Only normal dev and only 61 route running, which kind of blows, and that really tanks his overall. But the rest of his stats are really good, and I might even try to have him start as the wide receiver 3, see if he can win Rookie of the Year by... Well, actually, with this man throwing him the ball, I guess he's not going to be winning Rookie of the Year, but if he can get some XP and get that route running up, I think he could be really good. We also got right guard here, Zach Hunter. Get that run block up, he'll be good. We got the center, Claude Alstott. Not great. He's very weak. Same with this guy here. But they'll be solid backups. And with what should be the only trade of season number 2, we're going to be sending the Vikings a 3rd round pick, a 5th round pick, and Adam Biznawadi for Latavius Murray. And he's going to be our starting running back this year and probably the next year or two. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys what the team is going to look like for year number 2. So I do need to now sign another right tackle, I guess. But this is the squad. I still have to upgrade some players. I haven't used any XP from last year yet, but of course Josh Rosen is going to be starting at quarterback. We got Latavius Murray, Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, and what's his name? Asher Hawkins. O-line, we got our rookie, he was a guard, Zach Hunter, starting at left tackle. We got Garrett Reynolds from free agency, Weston Richburg. Oh, gosh. I hate John Jerry. Evan Ingram is back at tight end. As for the defense, it's pretty much the same as last year. I moved Kwiatkowski to left outside linebacker, and we're going to be starting the rookies. So we'll see how this goes. I do really still need a free safety, like really bad, but we also have Carlton Davis starting at corner. So let's get into year 2. So we do have a superstar here, LaMichael Barker, strong safety, and he's actually pretty good. I might consider this guy for sure. Alright, so I just want to get these signings out of the way early on in the season. Odell Beckham obviously is huge. So luckily we do get this guy back on a 4-year, $53-ish million deal. Landon Collins is the other huge one. I will absolutely give you that if you'll take it. And he does. Great job, boys. I just want to point out that we gave up 70 points to the Saints. That's all. And also the fact that it's week 15 and we may or may not have a Heisman winner. And we do. Howard Major. He is a receiver, I think. Although it did say receiver and cornerback. So he might switch it up on us. No, he is at receiver. Unfortunately, we're projected to have the 6th pick even at like 3 wins, which is ridiculous. Or I would absolutely love to get that guy. Alright guys, now obviously we did not make the playoffs yet again. We did go 5-11 though, which is really disappointing. So the Bears have number 1 pick, Colts at 2. I left you guys, wait, did I leave you guys off with the Bears? I think that was week 15. Obviously we beat the Bears. We then beat the Colts, which was really unfortunate, both of those wins. And then we played the Texans, I guess, that we lost. So we finished 5-11. We still end up with the 5th pick, though, it seems, which is better than I expected at 5-11. Although I could have had the 3rd pick or the 4th pick had I just lost those games. Actually, I would have had the 1st pick, I think, if I had lost. Oh, that's annoying. Deshaun Watson wins the MVP. I don't know if you guys just saw that news story right there. Actually, we'll get to that in a second. 17th offense in the NFL, 31st defense. Our defense is garbage, and Josh Rosen really struggled. Almost 4,400 yards, 26 touchdowns, 23 picks. And he only completed 58% of his passes. Not a great rookie year. Latavius Murray, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Better than I expected. But I guess that's the reason you bring him on. Odell Beckham led the team again with 87 catches, 1,000 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard, 87 catches, almost 1,000, and 4 touchdowns. The rookie Asher Hawkins, almost 900 and 2 touchdowns. Not terrible out of him. Defense, or not, God, man, I'm getting all my words mixed up. Offensive line. Much improved over last year, I will say that for sure. The rookie Jerome Baker leads our defense. Got the word right this time. Hey, okay, so led our defense in total tackles with 135. Also had a tackle for loss, a sack, and a pick. Maybe rookie of the year, maybe. Probably not. Landon Collins had 2 sacks and 3 picks. Cool. So Olivier Vernon once again leads our team in sacks with 11. The rookie Lorenzo Carter second with 10.5. Landon Collins led our team with 3 picks, and interceptions is definitely the department that we did not get it done in, it seems. We're going to see. There's a lot of forced fumbles in here. Look, yeah, a lot of forced fumbles. A lot of fumble recoveries, too. Just we cannot intercept the ball, which is not good. We did sign Steven Gostkowski. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but he was marginally better than Aldrick Rosas was last year. Punting doesn't matter. Okay, no, Latavius Murray's our kick returner. So he had 2 touchdowns returned. No punt returns. So let's see if we got any awards. We know Deshaun Watson got MVP. Coach either goes to Doug Peterson. I'm not going to be up there. Were there any Giants up here? No, there was not. All right. So Russell Wilson wins Offensive Player of the Year. No Giants up there. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aaron Donald. And again, no Giants. All right. Moment of truth, boys. Moment of truth. Yes! Yes! Josh Rosen wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Asher Hawkins comes in 5th. Beautiful. Thank God. Oh my gosh. Whoever this is on the Cowboys is an 89 overall already. And to top off Offensive Rookie, Jerome Baker wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Lorenzo Carter comes in 2nd. Some other guy drafted by the Niners comes in 3rd. And Carlton Davis comes in 4th. So our rookies apparently performed pretty well. Best QB, Rosen's not going to be up there. Best running back, doubt it. Best receiver, nope. Best O-line, there's no way. Best D-line, maybe. Yeah, Olivier Vernon in 9th for best D-line. Best LB, Lorenzo Carter in 9. Best DB, highly doubtful. Nope. Best kicker, maybe. Yeah, Steven Gostkowski at 8. Alright, so we're going to take a look and see who won the Super Bowl. My guess, it's going to be the Eagles. That's got to be my guess. And no! The Saints are back in it, and this time they win 35-28 over the Houston Texans. And I think they won last year, right? They beat the Patriots, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Back-to-back Super Bowl champ. I can't talk again. Back-to-back Super Bowl champs. The New Orleans Saints. Alright, so this time around in free agency, there are a few guys that I liked. Brandon Sheriff being the biggest of them. So hopefully he'll sign. We really need a lot of help in the offensive line. This guy would be huge for us. Amir Abdullah is another guy that I just want to bring in as a backup running back. And this guy, what's his name? Tommy Taylor. Taylor Maddox. So superstar dev right tackle that was rookie this past season. I guess nobody picked him up, or somebody did at some point and didn't re-sign him. So here he is. Superstar dev, though, at only 23 years old, and he's already pretty good. Yes, please. I'm upset with myself that I didn't find that. So now I'm going to have to pay him some big bucks to actually come on my team. But that's really not that bad a contract. So I am definitely not opposed to it. Let's see if we end up getting those 3 guys. Please. No. Brandon Sheriff declined. I want to see where he went, because he went to the right. I was giving you more money than that. Alright guys, so here is the draft with my first round pick. I took safety Taylor Rapp out of Washington. This guy was the whatever his name was, the guaranteed superstar safety from week 3. So this is what he turned out to be. He was originally a strong safety, moved him to free safety because I don't want to move Landon Collins. And then the rest of this draft, I didn't change anybody's name or anything. You'll notice I took a lot of O-line, and the reason for that is just how bad we need O-line help. And the majority of these guys turned out pretty good. This guy's got quick dev, normal. I think everybody else is normal. But I did get this nice corner in the second round with quick dev too. And this is the second like mid-round pick corner that I've taken in a row that had B+ man coverage and was just like a green diamond or whatever. I think these guys somehow usually turn out pretty good. And luckily they both had quick dev. So hopefully this guy can develop a little bit. He is going to be the nickel corner for this year, although I think we're going to have to think about getting rid of Janoris Jenkins because Janoris is really starting to regress, which sucks and is sad because he was really good the first year, but just, I don't know, man. Madden's regression is just terrible. Alright guys, so this is going to be the team for year number 3. Mostly the same as last year. Wait, is it actually? Yeah, I guess it is mostly the same as last year. Josh Rosen up to an 88 overall with Superstar after winning Rookie of the Year. I haven't used everybody's XP yet, so Sterling Shepard's going to be better. Weston Richburg will be a little bit better, but this is what the team is going to be looking like, pretty much. Defense is much improved, especially the linebackers. They're finally getting somewhat decent. Free safety position should be a lot better than it has been in the first few years. And overall, everything should be much improved. I am starting, well, I guess it's not technically starting, but the rookie corner is going to be in the slot. Eli Apple can sit on the bench for all I care. I did put Jason Pierre-Paul on the trade block. He did just turn 30, and he is regressing hard. So we'll see if we can get anything there, but if not, this is probably going to be his last season with the team either way. Alright, so we do actually have a couple offers for Jason Pierre-Paul, and I guess I'll accept this one from Green Bay. Alright, so we're here at week 3, and unfortunately there is another safety that's a superstar. I don't know what position Lindsey Walker is, though. I'm assuming running back, maybe wide receiver. Receiver, okay, 5'8", of course. He's not overly great either, which is kind of disappointing. And it was this guy. I mean, he's good, but we've got safeties. Also, take a look at Sean Martin right here, the all-time best quarterback prospect I've ever seen. Just want to point that out. Just to add to his status as the best quarterback prospect of all time, Sean Martin wins the Heisman, which helps me not in the slightest. We do have a few players to re-sign, though, the biggest of which being Sterling Shepard. And I will absolutely give you that contract. Please accept. Yes. All right, cool. Latavius Murray wants a 3-year deal. That's really not a lot of money. And he does accept. The rest of these guys... I'm not worried about. If any of them come back, I'll do it in between being on camera and whatnot. Kwiatkowski might come back. Oh, maybe not. He wants 33 mil. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll figure it out. So yet again, we missed the playoffs, and I've got something very interesting to show you guys. So we're gonna take a look at the schedule, and I want you guys to see this. Loss, win, right? We had one win up until week 9, where we got our second win. And then week 12, win, loss, win. It's like classic, I want to say classic Jets, because I feel like they've done this before, where they have an overall just waste of a season, and they can't even get a good draft pick out of it. It's so frustrating. It's like, can you either be good or bad? Not in the middle. I hate this 7-9 BS. We don't employ Jeff Fisher, so I don't know. 5th offense in the league, surprisingly enough. 28th defense. Hey, wonderful. Jeez. All right. Looking at our stats, though, Josh Rosen had a hell of a year. I will say, a little bit heavy on the picks. 5,100 yards, 42 touchdowns with 20 picks. Completed 66% of his passes. I think he improved on everything except his picks. Not bad. Latavius Murray. Almost 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 7 fumbles. That sucks. On the receiving, though, Odell Beckham had a great year. Really great year. 111 catches, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Sterling Shepard as well. Over 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Asher Hawkins, 950 yards and 10 touchdowns. Man. Alright, our receiving core is looking pretty nice. Evan Ingram, almost 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. Like I said, receiving core looking very nice. Sacks way down. only 18? Yeah, 18 sacks allowed. Couldn't do math there for a second because I'm stupid. So pretty good year from the O-line. Jerome Baker again leads our team in tackles with 130. Also had 2 tackles for loss and 2 picks. Sacks were led by Olivier Vernon for the 3rd year running. Lorenzo Carter also had 12 and 2 picks for himself. And this guy, Kason Al-Jabbar, I started him at the left end after trading away JPP. He had 7.5 sacks and somehow got a pick. Cool. You got a pick. All right. Janoris Jenkins once again leads the team with 7 interceptions. Carlton Davis had 5. Lorenzo Carter had 2. Kwiatkowski had 2. Jerome Baker and Watts Barnes each had 2. Any touchdowns? Usually don't check this anymore. Taylor Rapp, the rookie, had a touchdown. Steven Gostkowski with the kicking. Not fantastic. Punting. Kick returns. No touchdowns this year. No punt returns either. Let's take a look at awards. I know Aaron Rodgers already got MVP. Josh Rosen comes in 4th, our first placement on the MVP list, which is very exciting. Offensive Player of the Year also does go to Aaron Rodgers. Josh Rosen comes in 3rd. Really wish he would have won this somehow. Surprisingly enough, Odell Beckham's not up here, which, yeah, he had a great year. I don't know how he's not. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Jordan Hicks. The Eagles are so good, man. I hate being in their division. Offensive Rookie. I don't think we had any besides all of our offensive linemen, so we didn't have a guy up there. But JPP's replacement, Kason Al-Jabbar, does actually somehow win Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's incredible. Very happy about that. Taylor Rapp comes in 4th. Watts Barnes, the corner, comes in 7th. Best QB goes to Aaron Rodgers, obviously. Josh Rosen in 3rd. Best RB, we're not going to be up here. Nope. Wow, come on, Julio. Come on. Let Odell get an award. Odell comes in 2nd. Best O-line, we might actually... No, we're not up there. Best D-line, man, the Eagles are just like taking every award. Olivier Vernon comes in 8th for best D-line. Reuben Foster yet again wins best LB. Lorenzo Carter finishing in 2nd. Best DB goes to Janoris Jenkins yet again, with Carlton Davis coming in 9th. Best kicker, Steven Gostkowski in 6th. Alright, cool. So that's it for the awards. I think we have quite a bit of XP actually. Oh yeah, we got a lot of XP. But first, let's see who wins the Super Bowl. And would you look at that? Another, I can't talk again. Another quarterback with superstar development in this draft. This draft is just incredible for quarterbacks. This guy right here, his throw power is disgusting though, which is unfortunate. But good thing I'm not in the market for a quarterback. What was I doing here? Looking at the Super Bowl. Oh, it hasn't been played. Oh, God, I'm stupid. All right, you know what? Let me scout real quick, and we're going to see who won. All right, so it ends up being the Texans winning the Super Bowl 42-21 over the LA Rams. So we do have some guys to re-sign. Kwiatkowski. Okay, his actual asking price went down. I still don't think I'm going to bring him back. And the rest of these guys, I'm really not worried about. Alright, so here in free agency, the big name we're going after is Tyreek Hill. I'm trying to give Josh Rosen as many weapons as possible. Asher Hawkins is not bad, but he's not Tyreek Hill. Having Tyreek Hill in the slot would be absolutely sick. Now, realistically and playing the game wise, as cool as it would be, or as nice as it would be to have Tyreek Hill, I guess, that does not leave us with a tall, big receiver. Odell Beckham's 5'11", Sterling Shepard's like 5'10", and Tyreek Hill's 5'10", so not the greatest, but I mean, I think in the sim it should get the job done for sure. And then we're also going to get Greg Zerlin because Steven Gostkowski left us. and I don't really want him back anyway. So let's see if we get Tyreek Hill. We do. We also get Greg the Leg, and it's time to scout. Also, if you want a sneak peek of the team, this is it. I just want to show you guys what a drafting whiz I am at times. This was one hell of a pick. Alright, so for a recap of the 2020 draft, you guys saw our first round pick, Exel Dunlap, cornerback, 81 overall, normal dev, but he was the third best player in the draft, and I got him at 17. This dude is a great player. The only thing that could possibly make him better is having a development trait, but he is a beast. Second round pick, we took a left guard, DeJuan Pennington. He's good. He's definitely not bad. Unfortunately, only as normal dev. Third round, we took another left guard. This dude is better, but also only as normal dev. Fourth round, took this middle linebacker. This guy is an actual bad pick. I really needed a backup middle linebacker, and this was the only somewhat maybe decent looking late round guy, so I took him. This dude right here, he was actually supposed to be the 80th best player in the draft, so I think the 68 overall is just the scheme thing. I think he's better than that. This guy right here, though, quick dev, 74 overall. This is great. 87 block shed already. Very good pick. Velasco, another depth pick on the offensive line, which I'm going to have to start cutting these guys. Like, I take all these depth picks, like, every year. And then this guy actually sucks. He's slow. He doesn't really have good carrying, but he can sure truck you and use that stiff arm. So, yeah. So that was the draft. Main highlights being Dunlap, couple of guards, and LaMarcus Howard, that outside linebacker. So I did want to show you guys what the GOAT quarterback prospect actually turned out to be. So this is him. Obviously, we knew he had superstar. 87 overall, 96 throw power, 90 throw or short accuracy, 88 mid, 81 deep. He's even got 75 speed, and the guy's 21. The only bad thing about this prospect, well, player now, is that he went to Notre Dame. Everything else, this dude is an absolute stud. If he would have went to any other school, would have been perfect. Sorry, take that back. Any other school except Alabama. Guys, I don't want to do it, but the time has come. Unfortunately, nobody offered me anything for him, so goodbye, Janoris. It's been a fun 3 years. And welcome back, Janoris. Okay. So I'm not actually going to get him off the team just yet. But I did want to cut him so that after this year, well, you know, what I just did was totally unnecessary. I just didn't think about keeping him on as a depth piece until after I did it. But he's not going to start. So this is what the offense looks like as I'm looking at it. Running back really needs an upgrade. Latavius Murray's getting pretty old. He's 29. But this offense is, ooh, man, it's going to be deadly. Josh Rosen's going to break some records this year. Just watch out. So the defense is looking good, I think. I want Dunlap right there. Barnes in the slot again. Defense looks good. Offense looks good. My prediction, well, actually, I think, I don't think, what's his name? Carson Wentz is on the Eagles anymore. So he's not. They have a rookie quarterback who's, he's actually pretty good. But rookie quarterback, I don't think they're going to run the division this year like they have in the past years. And I'm trying to look at the Packers because they signed Carson Wentz and they still have Aaron Rodgers on the roster. What is this logic, Madden? Swear to God, what is that logic? But anyway, we're going to get into year number 4. We're going to see if we can finally make the playoffs. I think we can. Alright, we do actually have a Heisman winner. We did not have any superstars in week 3, so it's going to be left outside linebacker Jamal Pierce. Hopefully he could be a pass rusher, and I can stick him at defensive end if I happen to draft him, because that's what we're going to be needing here very soon. And we do have some players to re-sign, biggest name of which being Evan Ingram. And we are going to gladly give you that contract, and he does accept. Olivier Vernon also wants another deal. 4 years. He's 29. Damon Harrison wants a 2-year contract. That's quite a bit of money. But Damon Harrison is a great player, and we are going to get him back. Dalvin Tomlinson as well. Wow. He actually wants just a little bit more money and double the time as Damon Harrison. That is interesting. Rest of these guys down here I'm not too worried about. Olivier Vernon is definitely a maybe. I might franchise tag him. Kwiatkowski is another maybe. I franchise tagged him last year, but there are some nice looking outside linebackers in the draft, so we'll have to see what happens. What I tell y'all, Josh Rosen, MVP, boy. Let's go. 91,000. Oh my God. We went 11-5. I told you guys. We had the 4th best record in the league. So let's take a look at these stats. Oh my God. 2nd in offense and 6th in defense. So you had a little sneak peek. Josh Rosen, almost 5,400 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, 12 picks, 73% of his passes were completed. I told you guys before the season Josh Rosen was going to be out here doing big things. Did I not? Rewind the video and go look at that. Man. Alright, Latavius Murray, our ground game was not great. Latavius Murray did not even break 1,000 yards. He had 9 touchdowns and 5 fumbles, and this man's got a bad case of fumbleitis, because this is like the 2nd or 3rd year in a row that he fumbles a lot. As for receiving, first time Odell Beckham has not led the team in receptions, I'm pretty sure. That title will go to Sterling Shepard, who had 110 catches for 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns. Odell Beckham still broke 100 catches, almost 1,600 yards this year, and 10 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, the new man from free agency, 900 yards, 8 TDs. Evan Ingram, almost 800 yards and 7 TDs. These top 4 guys, that is sick. Incredible amount of scoring and yards gained for this team. Sacks are so much better than it has been. Only 13 given up by the O-line. Defense led by Jerome Baker yet again. 149 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, half a sack, and 2 picks. Sacks led by Kason Al-Jabbar, only with 8. So the sack numbers are down a little bit this year. Landon Collins this time leads the team with 5 picks. Carlton Davis with 3. Jerome Baker, Exel Dunlap, the rookie, Watts Barnes each had 2, and Lorenzo Carter and Taylor Rapp also had 1. Any touchdowns this year? Nope. On to kicking, Greg Zerlin, 100% of his extra points. Oh God, you suck. Greg, you're terrible. 7 of 13, that is disgusting. No kick returns. 4 touchdowns, but Tyreek Hill does return 1 punt for a touchdown. So let's look at awards. Obviously, we know our main man, Josh, got MVP. Anybody else up here? Nope. Coach of the Year goes to Pete Carroll. You know, I feel like I should get that, honestly. Not going to lie. Looking at NFC awards, Josh Rosen also won Offensive Player of the Year, which is nice to see. Nobody else in the top 10. We did not get Defensive Player of the Year. However, Jerome Baker does come in 4th. Offensive Rookie. Shit, okay. This guy's going to be good next year, I'm sure, which is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I'm not ready for another era of the Eagles being dominant. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we almost had it. We came in 2nd. Daniel Preston is up to a 91. That is crazy. David Ewing, the pretty bad backup middle linebacker guy, came in 4th. And LaMarcus Howard, the outside linebacker with quick dev, went to 10th. Best QB, Josh Rosen, of course. Best running back, we're not going to be up here. Best receiver, Odell Beckham finally wins an award. Sterling Shepard in 4th. And that's it. Best O-line. We actually have someone up here. Taylor Maddox. Finally get somebody up there. Best D-line. We are not going to have anybody. We don't. Best LB. Surprisingly, Jerome Baker's not up there. Landon Collins, though, does come in third for best defensive back. And that's all we got. We're not going to have best kicker. So it's time to spend some XP. And we're taking on the Cowboys in the wild card round of the playoffs. Alright guys, so this gameplay right here has absolutely nothing to do with the video except for the fact that what I'm going to tell you... oh my god, I have Bryce Petty. So, I was recording the playoffs and everything, and my Elgato software crashed, and I lost the file. It just didn't save. So I lost the entirety of the playoffs up until the Super Bowl, which is really unfortunate. And I would have showed you guys my, like the schedule and everything to show you guys I didn't cheat. But unfortunately, I deleted the franchise like right after my, right after I finished the video. So very unfortunate. I didn't realize that I actually didn't have that part of the video until I was editing already. So sorry about that, but with that being said, here's the Super Bowl. Alright guys, so we're here at the Super Bowl, and we're going to be taking on the 10-6 Los Angeles Chargers. And let's see, they're a 93 overall to our 95. I think I'm pretty confident that we can pull, I can't talk again, come away with a W is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so coming up on halftime here, guys, they have made it a very tight, they've taken the lead. Oh my goodness. We had like a 21-3 lead or something at one point. We kick a field goal, we take the lead, we score again. They score. Oh, but it's too late. Okay. Oh my gosh. We win the Super Bowl 44-21. What a game. What a game. Let's see who the MVP is. And it seems as though Odell Beckham is the MVP. That says 7 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown. That can definitely get MVP for anybody. Josh Rosen, 438 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Melvin Gordon destroyed us. Oh my god, he absolutely destroyed our defense. Mir Abdullah had 2 touchdowns for us. Odell Beckham, incredible game. Evan Ingram as well had a really good game. And Mike Williams had a touchdown. Interesting. Tanner Kiernan, our backup tight end, had our 3rd touchdown for us. Alright, so here is the final team. My freaking Elgato software crashed, so I didn't get to include this part. So, a couple things of note. Yeah, by the way, feel free to pause the video if you want to take a look at each position a little bit more in depth. Josh Rosen, 99, Odell Beckham, and Taylor Maddox, all 99. Those are the only 99s we had on offense, and we only had 2 on defense, Jerome Baker and Landon Collins. This is not a lot of 99 overalls for my typical rebuilds, but we had a really good team overall. And with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and let me know. Also, leave a comment if you guys want to see any teams in particular or prospects, and sub if you're new. So with that being said, have a good one, and join me back for the next one.